atheist?
Yes.
Why?
I don't think there's enough proof to say that there is a God.
If I gave you proof, would you change your mind?
Yeah, it would have to be pretty good proof.
I can give you pretty good proof, absolute scientific proof, in about 1 minute. Should we give it a try?
Sure.
Every building is proof of a builder. Every painting is scientific proof of a painter. We know that because a building cannot build itself, it's impossible, and a painting cannot paint itself. A builder could have died 100 years ago, but you know there was a builder because the building's there. A painter could have died 300 years ago, but you know there was a painter because paintings don't paint themselves. Creation is evidence of a creator. Flowers and birds and trees, the sun, the moon, the stars, puppies and kittens, male and female, the seasons, the fruits, all these things are evidence of the genius of God's creative hand. An atheist believes the scientific impossibility that nothing created everything. That's your alternative. That's where you fall back to. If you believe there was no creator, then everything was created by nothing, not from nothing, but by nothing, and that's scientifically impossible. Nothing cannot create anything because it's nothing. That's why the Bible says the fool has said in his heart there's no God. Let me ask you another question. Sorry.
Who created God?
You know, there are certain things in life that are very sure, and that is when an atheist gets proof of God's existence, they default to that question, who created God? Here's the answer. God is without the dimension of time. We are in time, we have to wait for time to pass, but God dwells in eternity, and that's where you're going to go when you die. So here's a question for you, Vanessa. Is your life pleasing to God, or are you doing things that are morally frowned upon by Him?
Probably say I would do things that are morally frowned upon Him.
You see, that's why we deny God's existence, because it makes us feel uncomfortable that God sees us. Do you know that God knows how many hairs are on your head? Did you know that? Every single one is known by God. In fact, He knows intimately the middle atom that makes up your eyeball, because He made it. He gave you your brain, your blood, your skin. Everything about you was given to you by God. He gave you